We're sailing along the north coast of the Dominican Republic after several days of being offshore. There's not much to do, so we find stuff to do, even if it's just stretching for a bit. We're headed towards the Turks and Caicos and then the Bahamas in one big push. Are you ready? I am. Welcome to Lazy Gecko Sailing. I'm Brittany and this is Jeremiah.
I came from the mud.
We've been sailing the world and filming it all for you.
Strong like a tree.
Now come along with us on our next adventure.
Oh, I've been wrong.
Make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss any of the fun.
Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Oh yeah, it's catamaran.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they don't have their man up.
Just their jib?
Yeah, it looks like.
You see how exciting that is, right? We're on day 5 of our trip from Grenada, and we're getting excited because we're seeing other boats that are part of the rally. We've been alone for most of it, so we do well together, but we'd like to chat on the radio a little bit, so coming closer to other boats brings us closer to talking on the radio, I guess. But it's been great. Today was really calm, so it got really hot during the day, but now it's starting to pick up and we're starting to sail more, so that's really nice. I'm about to put some dinner in. Jeremiah took a shower and he smells really good. It's exciting. You know, it's like odd when you get excited for a good clean smell. I showered too, but I didn't get any compliments.
I didn't smell it, man. They didn't put perfume on. You know, I had that cologne. I thought it got stolen somewhere.
Yeah, it's going good. Weather's been pretty decent. There were some squalls yesterday coming off the Puerto Rican coast, heading into the Dominican coast around the ball sack. So that was a little crazy.
The horseshoe, I call it the ball sack.
Oh, I've been calling it the ball sack.
Horseshoe shoal.
I guess it's called Horseshoe Shoal officially, but he always says the ball sack, so I thought that's what it was. We're all adults, right? So that's today's update. It's beautiful. The boat's not too bad of a mess. I just go around and pick up odd things. I put that down because it's starting to feel salty and my butt's starting to stick to it. I'm showing my sailing attire. Alright, let's show the sail. We got the sail out. Actually, we got both sails out.
Run the main, a reef in the main.
Yeah, we got a reef in the main. Making 5.3, 5.4 knots. That's 4 hours to our next point that we marked, and then we'll reassess where we're going. There's a boat coming closer to us. That's exciting. 12.3 knots. Well, going up. And the wind's going between 130 and 120 off of our starboard stern.
14 knots on the, at about 120. That's nice, man.
Yeah, and like you're standing there, you just showered, and you spray cologne on it. It smells so good.
That's right.
Man, just stay there, honey.
I'm sick of smelling bad, so I figured I'd smell good for a moment.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it'll be back. My
You smell really good.
Thank you.
You smell clean.
So fresh and so clean.
I know. Oh my gosh, I feel a little salty, but it's nice. Today was super calm during the day. It got a little hot, but that just made us relax a little bit more.
Yeah.
And trying to stay busy, I guess, you know, right?
Yeah, well, tonight we're going to be sailing along the north shore of the Dominican, well, about 20 miles off the north shore of the Dominican, along with some other boats are out here, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they're far away. They're probably 10 miles. Oh, no, I think the closest one's 3 miles away.
Well, that one, you know, I think it's getting closer. We're kind of coming together, but
yeah.
We were off on our own until we got to Puerto Rico, the west end of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And then another boat just kind of followed along with us, and now we're starting to like marry up with people that took the north, the south. We're coming together like this.
Yeah, cool. So everybody's sailing to the States.
Yeah.
We're all going to go cruise the States.
I'm happy to be around some people, even if we're not talking to them.
Why aren't we talking to them?
Well, like, you know, we haven't talked to them.
Oh, okay.
Like, because we're sailing our own boats.
Right.
We're like...
Oh, we're a little far right now. Maybe one boat, but...
Yeah.
Well,
crazy. Fifth day.
Oh yeah, this is our 5th day straight.
Yeah,
So, and we probably have 6 more.
Oh my gosh.
You enjoy your shift.
My shift?
Yeah.
You're gonna cook dinner?
No, alright, I'll take over.
It's so easy. Today is day 7, and days are really starting to run together. I'm pretty sure on my little videos, updates I've been doing today, I have messed up the days. We are rounding the Turks. Well, not rounding, actually we're going under the Turks and going to be coming into the Bahamas. Yeah, it's been a nice day of sailing. We did a little bit of motoring to push through, making good time. The seasickness got better, and then it kind of came back today, so I was feeling that a bit, and I don't think the boys were. I think they were doing pretty good. I'm on watch right now as the sun goes down. Beautiful. We're coming up here on some shoal around the Turks, so I'm trying to keep my eyes on that, make sure we don't go into it, because behind that is reef and coral and all that good stuff. We're making between 6 and 7 knots. We have full head sail out in a reef main. Our wind is at between 15 and 16 at 120. But besides that, everything's looking good. The boys are inside watching a movie. Just cleaned up the cockpit. We do a pretty good job, but I like to keep it organized. I'm comfy right here. Got my water, trying to stay hydrated. That's one thing you really gotta watch for. So make sure that everybody's drinking a certain amount of ounces that they should be drinking, especially Reese. It can be easy to not make sure that that's correct. So I really pushed liquids all day long, but we're doing good with that. Everybody's peeing, so that's great. So my wind speed, 120. These are the shoals that I'm worried about. Not really worried, I just want to keep an eye on the Turks. So they're right along the Turks. So we're coming pretty close. It looks like the boat's heading that way, but it's not. It's actually making up for the swell. So it's pointing that way to counteract the swell to actually bring us along the straight line. When we come up, get it close to that, I'll probably call Jeremiah out here from like the second set of eyes. And our speed's looking pretty good. It'll be about 3.5 hours before we hit our next marker, and that's when we'll reassess and decide if we want to turn or not. There's the boys.
Bad time at sea.
Oh yeah.
Don't fall off, Bella. I did, for the record, I did offer a harness for Bella. So it's not my fault if something bad happens.
My hands are always on her. I'm not gonna let go of her. I'm her instinct.
Yeah.
Dogs on a boat. It's not easy, but it's doable, even on big passages. The freshwater washdown is a must, however. Makes it so much easier for bath time.
Been sailing all night. It's been a beautiful sail up the Turks. like 18 knots, 15 to 18, and we've been cruising at like 7. We're trying to catch up to a pack of boats in front of us now, so now we're motor sailing. It's like the first people we've seen in days. We're like, hey, wait up! They're 5 miles in front of us. So we had both engines on at 2,400 RPM. We're moving at like 8 to 9 knots. I don't know if we're catching, we'll see. They're going too. So, all depends if they turn it up. Right now they're going about 5.5.
We're making great headway. We've passed the Turks and Caicos, and now we're in the Bahamas, baby.
We're officially in the Bahamas. We just crossed over the line from Turks to Bahamas, so it's nice. We have a weather front moving in, so and it's not for us, it's between us and Florida. So we have to wait, we have to find somewhere to pull in the anchor and just wait and let it pass before we go into those waters. So we're debating if we're gonna stop at Crooked Island or Long Island. We'll see what happens. Right now, it's beautiful out here. Haven't seen anybody for a long time. This is day 8 for us from Grenada. Mayaguana or something like that. Bella's freaking out. Did she go over? No. Oh, I thought maybe she went over.
I believe we are on day 7 or 8. It is my watch. It's now, well, about a minute left, and then it's Jeremiah's turn on watch. We're coming around Crooked Island. We're gonna go anchor in Long Island tomorrow, Bahamas, for a night or 2 of rest while some weather goes through. And then we'll have the Gulf Stream to about 2 days to cross over to the Gulf Stream. We hit some pretty big swells earlier, which we did last time going the opposite way to Grenada, and our drawer came popping out of the lock and everything. It's our silverware drawer. I think what's happening is there's too much weight in the silverware drawer, and when you hit a big swell, it pushes down and it's able to unlock. So Jeremiah's down there trying to figure it out right now. Oh, you got it off.
Yeah, I just can't remember. I see what the problem is, but it might be actually broken.
Oh, broke this time?
I mean, there's bearings in here, but they're not, I see it's jammed. There we go. Yeah, it's we need to get a new rail, but it's fixed, yeah.
Oh, good job.
Thanks.
With only a minute left to spare.
Oh, that's my turn.
Finish your watch.
Alright.
No, you're fine. That's cool. I think there's too much weight in that drawer, and that's what's happening.
Some days it's calm, others it's rough. You just take what you can get and try to enjoy the ride. Today we have a pretty good swell on the beam, so we've turned into it and we are hauling butt. You do a lot of talking out here. There's not much else to do. Talk about memories or plans for the future, all while taking in the miles and miles of ocean that surround you.
Doing some checks around the boat. We just stopped for the night.
Still clear?
Is it?
We've anchored at Long Island Key in the Bahamas for the night to wait out some weather passing in front of us. It was great to have a look under the boat. She's in good shape.
Originally, when we came up with our sail plan from Grenada back to the US, we selected Long Island as our refuel pit stop. We are here now. We pulled in for the day to take a break from the 9 days straight of sailing to the US, and we have so much spare diesel that I don't think we need to pull into the marina. We're gonna put it in now into our tanks and see where we're at. There it is. And I don't even think we used a quarter tank of diesel. We did so much sailing. Ready?
Ready.
ended up putting 20 gallons in each side, starboard and port, and we are full. Good to go. Let's see if he's looking at the full fuel tanks. Oh yeah. So that's cool. We got enough fuel, so we didn't have to pull into the marina and add more time, and it's already a lot what we're doing. So when you pull in and have to get diesel, then it just adds to more stuff to do. There they are.
Once we got Calypso checked and fueled, we took some time to play. We can't go on land, but we're happy just getting off the boat into the crystal clear Bahamas waters. It's a good idea to hang a line off the back when swimming, just in case you get caught in current. Just grab the line and pull yourself back to the boat.
How was the race? Oh, it's awesome.
This is fun! Sometimes it feels like it's going to take you away.
Yeah, it might.
I know.
Here comes one.
Coming up on the Lazy Geckos.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It looks hard.
Moments like this that you'll remember probably set itself with the... Oh, there's another one coming.
During a storm, you should put stuff in your microwave. How's your pill assortment? Just slap a sticker on? Go for it.
Slapping a sticker on. Not that it's fixed, but we have tried. I have an hour left on my watch. Bloopers. Got an Uber to get some groceries, and we saw this cute little bar to stop at. Tara said she'd take one for the team. So that's what we're gonna do. One oyster. So we'll be sure to get that on video. But hey, we got a nice spot to have a beer or a drink.
I thought I saw you coming, so I flipped it on.
Here's your coffee.
Thank you, baby.
Are you ready for this? No.
We're passing Billy Joel's estate. Get that first.
If it lets loose, it's gonna probably plummet into our boat.
They were under the bow already.
Want more? Check us out at lazygeckos.net. Remember, patrons can get complimentary access. You can also visit our Vimeo channel. The link is below. Don't forget to click subscribe to get all of the fun. See you next week.